Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ben. This video is a vlog, a video log of my heroin addiction, which I've had for many years, and I've been off it for 14 weeks and 4 days now, which is very good for me. That's over 3 months without taking heroin, and I'm very proud to say that I've accomplished this with the help of methadone daily. I'm on 80ml of methadone a day. I drink it about 11:30 in the morning, something like that. I basically get up, have a cup of tea, have a fag or two, then I'll take my morning meds. That'll be methadone. It's 80ml in a bottle, a glass bottle. I get a week's worth at once now. They're all in 80ml bottles. Well, they're in like 150ml bottles, but I get 80ml actual liquid inside them. Another thing I get is a beta blocker called bisoprolol fumarate. This is a beta blocker for high blood pressure. I take this every day. If I don't take this, I risk having high blood pressure, and I could have a heart attack or something. Who knows? I'm not old enough to have a heart attack, but you never know with these things, do you? So I take it just to be on the safe side. And I also get 100mg of quetiapine in the morning as well. As well as this, I get a procyclidine, 5mg, and this is to take the side effects of my antipsychotic away. It's mainly for the side effects of the flucopixel depot injection in the buttock, but now I'm off them injections and I'm on quetiapine, pills on tablets for quetiapine. So I'll probably be weaning myself off the procyclidine very soon, because I don't need them anymore. I'll just cut down on them though, rather than just cut them out of my life completely all of a sudden. I like tapering down on things to make sure my body gets used to lowering the amount and then eventually going to 0mg of procyclidine. I'm not going to cut down the milligram dosage of procyclidine. I'm just going to go, one day I'll take a tablet, and next day I won't have a tablet. I'll do 6 days of having a tablet and 1 day off, and then 5 days of having a tablet and 2 days off, etc, etc, until I'm down to no tablets. I might stay on 1 tablet a day for about a week, and then that'll be it. So I'm prescribed up to 6 a day of procyclidine to take the side effects of the antipsychotic away from me, but that won't be needed with quetiapine, because quetiapine is an atypical antipsychotic, not a first generation antipsychotic. It's not a first generation, it's an atypical antipsychotic, which means it's one of the newer generations. Anyway, I haven't really thought about heroin that much for a number of weeks now. I don't have any desire to use it. I like the taste of it still. I know I love the taste of it. If I had a pipe of it now, it'd be amazing. But it wouldn't do anything. I've got a natural tolerance to opioids, and once I took 250 bars in 2 hits, and I didn't get much of an effect. I gouged out for about 5 minutes, and then I was back to normal again. I was back speaking to my mate. That was 250 quid worth. That was about 1.3 grams a time, and I pinned 50 quid worth of time up. I got a little bit of a gouge of 50 quid worth, and I got a little bit more of a gouge of 100 quid worth. So it's pretty unworth it for me, not worth it at all. Because the gear around here is queer. It's so weak and adulterated. It's stamped on so badly. I can't get any good gear around here. It's all queer, mentally queer. So I don't see the point of doing a drug that doesn't have any effect. Minor effects. I would prefer OxyContin, because this was a pharmaceutical drug made specifically for pain relief. And on this drug I had a massive gouge on it. I can even gouge on morphine sulfate and Oromorph. So I don't know about my tolerance to opioids actually. It's just heroin I don't have any effect with really. I only get an effect if I do a lot, like over 50 quid worth a time. But you can't do that much really at a time. And it's a total waste of money. You might as well smoke a crack pipe with a £20 note screwed up inside it. That's about the amount much use heroin has to me. So it's a useful drug in dire morphine state in hospitals. It can be used to save lives, save end of life palliative care. It can be used for patients that are elderly, vulnerable, lung conditions, liver problems, all sorts of pain. So diamorphine technically is a good drug for pain. As long as it's not stamped all over, it's a good drug. It's just when it's been stamped all over, it turns into a bad drug, and I hate it. I really don't like getting addicted to something that isn't that powerful. Heroin's a very weak drug to me. Oxycontin was a strong drug to me. That made me gouge out for 6 hours. All through the night I was gouging out of it, like this. Like that. I can't even do the eye impression, but it's pretty bad. It's just staring into space sometimes, like not with it at all. My mum would come down for breakfast, I'll be on the sofa gouging out on my tablet or something, or laptop, and she'd be like, "What are you on, Ben?" I say, "Oxycontin." So she sent me in bed. I was just about to go to bed. I thought it was 12 midnight, but it was actually 7 in the morning. Time just goes nowhere on Oxycontin, but it's so high. Yeah, not enjoying it really. You're enjoying yourself at the time, but afterwards you think, why did I do that last night? I wasted all that money on them OC80s. Can't get that money back now, so I can't do any crack or can't even buy any food. I can't even have a cup of tea in the morning because I spent all my money and I can't even buy any tea bags or milk. That's annoying, isn't it? Yeah, I thought that. Wish I thought about last night before I spent it all on crack and heroin. Yeah, well, you should have thought better last night, shouldn't you, Ben? Yeah, maybe I should have, but I don't really consider this when I'm on crack or heroin. I just think of myself at the time getting higher and higher. It's not the way to be. Not my kind of life anymore. I want to be with it, totally with it, and not on drugged up all the time. Anyway, I think I'll leave this video now. I'm off heroin. I rarely think about it. I think Oxycontin a lot more when I do heroin. The Oxycontin had a much better effect than gear did to me. Oxycontin is twice as strong as morphine sulfate, and it's not even meant to be as strong as heroin, but gear around here is queer. It's very weak and it's stamped all over. That's why it's weak and doesn't have any effect really. Sometimes you'll get the odd batch that has an effect, but not very often. Just always watch it with its stuff around here. Sometimes it will do something, but usually it doesn't do anything. It's weird. Anyway, I'll leave this video now. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment below. If you want to subscribe to my channel, feel free. I appreciate all the subscribers I can get. If you have any questions you want to ask me, please comment below and I'll answer them within 24 hours. ASAP, I'll answer your questions ASAP then. Cheers, bye for now.